The crowd is settling down. Ian Chappell is waiting to speak. Sean Pollock is about to bowl.
Oh, that's a good shot. Brilliant shot. Wasn't that short. One bounce and it's over the boundary road. Pakistan 12 without loss. Just short of third man. Oh, a late decision there to dive forward. Steve Elworthy was going to block it all the way, and then he suddenly thought, gee, I've got a chance of catching this. And because he made a late move, it eventually bounced past him for 4. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Gee, I like this bloke. I think he's got tremendous potential.
Now that really is a cracking shot. It has class written all over it.
Oh, he's hit this one well. 6.
Well, now you know why mid-on and mid-off are on the edge of the circle when these two batsmen are playing. Not afraid to take the aerial route. And Afridi, such a powerful striker.
Pollock over the top again, way down towards the cover boundary, and a bounce over the fence for 4. Pakistan have decided they're going to get off to a flyer here today.
That's an extraordinary shot. There's a bowling change, and that's Callis coming in now.
Oh, good shot, great shot, straight over his head, first ball. Take that. Oh, there he goes again. That's 2 in the over. Straight down the ground for 4. I think he's probably been thinking about this. Hit the ball straight if you're going to hit it in the air. 2 very good shots. Down the ground. That's going to be 6 as well. Over the top she goes. Imran Nazir has taken to this opening the batting like a duck to water. He looks as if he's loving every second of it. And now there's just a chance they'll take away this. Oh, good shot, straight down the ground. I tell you what, we are seeing some lovely straight hits today, and this is one of them. Callis can't believe it. Oh, it's 4. Lucky, but it's 4. If it's out there, he's going to try and smash it no matter what anyone says. That was short outside off stump. He got a little optimistic, tried to hit it too hard. However, he got lucky as well. Inside edge for 4. Imran Nazir now on 47. Oh, he got his fingers to it. He got his finger and a try at the stumps. Well, it's all happening out there. Almost a caught and bowled, flicked the end of his fingers, and then in came Hansi Cronje and hit the stumps direct.
Hayward at third man. 50 to Imran Nazir.
He got 71. That's his highest score now. He's got a second 50. So Imran Nazir showing a lot of promise here. He's played shots all around the ground. He hasn't been overshadowed by Afridi. Very good strike rate. Terrific knock.
Oh, beautifully hit. That'll be another 4. So the 100 comes up in the 18th over. just, well, I think it might have carried, maybe bounced just in front of Boucher, but he didn't catch it.
It might have just carried, but it was dipping down. He had to go forward and try and get the hand underneath it. We'll just have a look here. He's quite high, and then having to go down again. Just bounced in front of him, so not really a chance. It just dips after it hits the bat and falls short of Boucher.
There's the 50 for Shahid Afridi. A very good one of 46 balls. Oh, that's well played. Kept it fine and got it away from the third man, fieldsman.
This is a superb opening partnership. That's up in the air. And magnificently taken. That is the catch of the tournament. You won't get to see too many better catches than this. Jack Cullis, the fielder. Klosner has struck with his first delivery. And a magnificent opening partnership coming to an end here.
Well, very rarely have I seen a catch like this. It was struck over the fielder, who runs backwards. And now watch this. This is where it's brilliant. That dive is just incredible. Incredible catch.
123 for 1.
Welcome back to the first Sharjah final of the new millennium. Pakistan are 123 for 1 in the 22nd over. The man out, Shahid Afridi for 52. Here's Ravi Shastri.
Another talented young Pakistani player. Pretty useful tournament so far. In fact, Imran Nazir and Yunus Khan were involved in a good partnership against the South Africans last time they played each other. So sanity returns to the proceedings. A wicket maiden for Klosner, 123 for 1. That's out. That's beautifully bowled by Crooks. Wide signal, but the third umpire has been called for, and Imran Nazir, if he's short of his ground, will have to leave the ground.
Yes, that looked out to me. It was very smart work by the keeper. A pre-planned stroke by Imran, and here nicely deceived by Crooks, bowling down the leg side, and that's out.
So a good comeback by South Africa here. They picked up 2 wickets in a hurry. Both the openers now back in the pavilion, and Imran Nazir, the last man to be dismissed after a superb innings. Pakistan 134 for 2. And that's baby Inzamam. Too young to really watch his father bat. But he does look a big boy already. Good timing. Just cut off inside the boundary. So 25 overs have been bowled, 138 for 2 Pakistan. Between 50 and 100, he's got out 47 times. He should have had a lot more hundreds than he's got, 7. He's a top order batsman. This is a happy hunting ground for him. Once again wrapped on the pads. This time the finger goes up. South Africa are right back into this game. Klusner has picked up another wicket. 139 for 3.
Well, the reverse swing we were talking about. See the angle of the ball. It hits him within line. And actually a very good decision. Took a long time to make a decision, but a correct one.
139 for 3.
The South Africans have taken a few wickets here, and all of a sudden the game has changed. That one played away nicely on the offside. Mind you, there was an opportunity missed, a great opportunity missed by Crooks. Yes, Crooks stopped one on the offside. Just watch this. This was early on in the piece. Wonderful stop it was. If he had just paused a little longer at this stage, he looked up there and his throw was wide. That would have been one down for next to nothing. Zahir Abbas, one of Pakistan's very best. Flayed away on the offside. Will it be picked up? Yes, they're as safe as a house in the outfield.
And a very good throw from Nicky Boyer as well. He's done a sterling job. And he's pulled it back.
That's gone away fine, but it too won't reach the boundary. Oh, good shot over the top and for 4. Right, well, perhaps Yusuf Johanna has decided that he's got to lift the pace a little bit. Very good shot. Oh, he's nearly killed him. He's nearly killed him. He hit that one back at him like a rocket. Have a look at even he's like, what's going on, son? That missed me by an inch. Nanty Hayward went down. What good for cutting that was, wasn't it? You saw Nanty Hayward. I never saw a thing. So 176 for 3, the score at the moment. What a straight drive that was. This very nearly cleaned up Nanty Hayward. Just watch him. Just watch him here. He lets it go. He's on the follow through. Back goes the ball. Fast in the derived. And boy, all he was doing there was holding up his hands to save his life. This is another angle on it. Watch it come back at him. Smash. And oh, I'm not so sure he got his hands up there in time. And this was the reaction.
That's beautifully hit into the gap. Terrific batting there from Yusuf Johanna. Pakistan 184 for 3.
He has a lot more talent than the runs he scored. It's not because I think the figures are very good. I mean, if you see the average there, Inzamam has done very well. But it's just that I think that he's an extremely gifted player, and he hasn't really done himself the justice he should have.
Well, he's now scored more runs in Sharjah than any other player, and that was a beautifully timed shot to bring up the 200. Pakistan 204 for 3. Gone. Yusuf Johanna very disappointed with his departure there. Just clipping that ball straight to the South African captain.
Well, that's his strength as well as his weakness, playing on the onside. But a very good knock by Johanna.
Well, Callis took a bit of hammer early on, so he'll be delighted to pick up a victim, and picked it up pretty easily there. Hansi Cronje taking a straightforward catch. It's 204 for 4. And Moin Khan is the new player. He's had a bit of trouble getting off the mark so far in this series. Generally makes a lot of runs when they're needed for Pakistan. This time quickly off the mark.
I think it swung more than even Callis expected it to, which is why he missed it.
And he's been given out. Moin Khan having a bit of a horror stretch with the bat here in Sharjah. He's out. in the 43rd over.
Abdur Razak is the new batsman. He's out there now to take up the attack. Pretty talented too. If he gets going, he can play shots all around the book. And he's out there because of this LBW. That's more swinging in, and I think the deciding factor here was it hit him on the foot, on the full, just on the bottom of the foot there, in line with the off stump. And yes, umpires, when you get on the foot like that on the full, there's a good chance you're going to get given out.
Yes, and every chance of the ball reverse swinging a little more now. Because the ball has gone and hit the spikes on the boots. You watch here, and that can scratch the ball. So don't be surprised if it just does reverse swing a little more now.
Played through the offside field. Yes, they've got to keep picking up these singles now. Razak has got to play himself, try and get a runner ball. Inzamam has got to start looking for, looking to put the bad ball away, but he's got to be there at the end. It's important. Yes, good cross section of the young and the old watching. Full toss and desperate effort by Crooks. That's 4 though. That one slightly over-pitched by Hansi Cronje. Razak waiting for it. Smashed it away.
Yes, that full toss was at a nice height for Abdur Razak to put it away.
4 overs to go. Oh, it's hitting high and wide. Will it go all the way? Yes, one bounce for 4. Well played. They're taking advantage of the loose balls. Oh, he's hit that one too, into the gap on the onside. Abdur Razak is playing a little gem of a knock. Just when it matters, he's turning it on. He got underneath that one. It was an attempt at a slower ball. He picked it well. Full toss. He's got it away for 4. Another full toss. Inzamam. That takes him on to 45.
Yes, that's not good bowling from Shaun Pollock.
Akram has his gloves on. He's ready to roll. Oh, straight down the ground. Great shot. Great shot. This will be cut off. Boyer comes across. Good fielding. In comes his throw. Oh, great delivery. And a single. This could be out. Will he be run out? Oh, well, now Pollock saying he's interfered with him. Pollock complaining, saying he purposely got in his way. Well, it's always been an accepted fact that the batsman can run straight down the middle of the pitch.
लेकिन रन आउट की जो उनसी कंप्लेंट है वो थ्रो दूसरे एंड से हुई थी. मैं भी भाग रहा था तो मैं थोड़ा सा क्रॉस करके भागा था तो उसमें से ये है कि बॉल मेरे से लग गई थी तो इस वजह से पॉलक कंप्लेंट कर रहा था. वैसे ऐसी कोई बात नहीं थी.
And the reason why he went to the umpire was more out of frustration at his mistake. Inzamam was trying to knock the ball with the bat.
That's his half century. That's well played. Very well played. He's in good form.
Yes, a very good half century here.
और लास्ट टाइम शारजा में जो सा हमारा साउथ अफ्रीका से फाइनल था मैंने 50 स्कोर किया था तो और बड़ा अच्छा मैच हुआ था हमारा.
Yes, it'll be a slower ball or it'll be right up there. Oh, well bowled, beautifully bowled by Pollock. He's rolled him over. So, having had a little altercation with him last over, he's managed to get one through his defences. But once again, a useful contribution by Inzamam.
Yes, good innings by him, but a perfect yorker from Shaun Pollock. Inzamam was looking to just chip it down on the onside. but right up in the block hole. That's good bowling at the death by Sean Pollock. Good innings by Inzamam coming to an end. The umpire is still having a chat with Pollock. It's 256 for 6.
3 balls to go. Wasim Akram on strike. He's hit that one in the air, way down towards mid-wicket, bouncing away towards the fence. Will it get there? Yes, 4. Yes, 4. Desperate lunge done on the boundary rope, but it's gone for 4. A single and no shy down the other end. That would have probably conceded another run, so Boucher sensibly hanging on to it. So 1 run with 1 ball to go. 261. Righto, what can Abdul Razak do? Last ball of the Pakistan innings. Straight down the ground. Wasim will come back for the second. Well, that's the end of a very good effort by Pakistan. South Africa will have to bat pretty well to get there. However, the pitch is good, the outfield's fast. I think we've got a good match on our hands.
Good batting performance by the Pakistan team. They got to 263, courtesy Imran Nazir and Shahid Afridi. The opening pair putting up 123 for the first wicket, and then solidity being given by Inzamam ul Haq in the middle order. The burly right-hander getting 53 of 82 balls. South African bowlers struggled hard to pick up the wickets. Pollock picked up 1 for 54, 2 for 57 for Callis in his 10 overs, 2 for 27 for Lance Klusner, once again doing a very good job with the ball. So the target for South Africa, they need 264 at 5.28 runs per over. That's a good score by Pakistan, but a little disappointing considering that they were 123 for 1 and could just manage another 142 from the next 29 overs. But the question to ask is, will they be able to get their 12th title here in Sharjah? Let's go and join our commentators. Ravi Shastri is with Barry Richards. Wasim Akram is getting ready to bowl his first over to Herschel Gibbs.
There's a big appeal, but Wasim wasn't interested. There was a lot of calls from behind the wicket, but I think if you see the reaction of the bowler, he realised straight away. He sort of joined in afterwards.
Again, beautifully bowled, getting this one to slant across the right-hander. And a delayed appeal from Wasim Akram. Plenty of daylight there between bat and ball. And Wasim Akram went up only when he saw Moin Khan going up. But Gibbs being tested here. And this one comes back the other way.
It's been great bowling with him for the last so many years, and he has been a great partner, and I love bowling when he's bowling from the other end, because it's sort of a challenge, and we always take each other as who's going to take more wickets, and from the very first ball we always think that I'm going to take more wickets than him, and probably he thinks the same.
He likes bowling on this ground. His career best figures are here. So 2 slips in place for Mackenzie.
But these 2 bowlers are too experienced to give away a lot.
Force runs of the bat. That's sweetly timed. It beats Akram to the boundary.
Come on, Rick.
And that raced off the bat.
Come on, Ricky.
And that's hammered off the back foot. First boundary of the South African innings.
Come on, never mind. Come on, Rick.
Akram continuing, that's edged, taken by Inzamam. The first wicket goes down here for South Africa, and a very important one. The in-form Gibbs dismissed.
Well, they realise what a big wicket that is, and he's been probing outside that off stump. He's been inviting Herschel Gibbs to drive. He didn't do it in the first over, but he's been tied down. Then he hit a 4 off Waka Yunus, and he fancied this one. He wasn't really in line, just a little bit of movement. And Inzamam, he's been safe as a house in the slips there. You can tell the delight. That's a very big wicket for Pakistan. Herschel Gibbs departs for 5, 12 for 1.
That's played away nicely on the onside. This is a certain boundary. So good over for the South Africans, 23 for 1. Again, hit a little too high.
Might have just pitched outside leg as well.
Mohammad Akram, who the game that he played for Pakistan was just a little bit too short. That's a good shot from Jack Callis. Timed it quite nicely. Edged and taken there by Moin Khan. That's a very good wicket for Pakistan, and a good comeback from the young fast bowler.
Well, that was the key wicket. Pakistan wanted Callis. And Mohammad Akram seemed to get a lot of pace off the wicket. And I might say a very slow wicket at that. That ball really beat Callis for pace. It seemed to be through him before he had adjusted his shot. Bit of extra bounce. And that's a very happy Mohammad Akram.
South Africa 30 for 2.
The South Africans latterly, since they've come back into Test cricket in the 90s, they've been to Sharjah too, and haven't they, and brought their own particular brand of cricket. They're very intense, the South Africans. They play an intense form of cricket, and you never feel that if you have the greatest sort of festival in the world that they're really going to let their hair down, because they are very dedicated to winning.
Or nearly another chance there for Mohammad Akram. The ball being edged by the new batsman, Hansi Cronje, and it was going down. Very difficult for the keeper. I'm not even sure that it carried.
Very well bowled.
Nicely timed there by Hansi Cronje. Well, that's worth a shout. Now, the umpire may have felt that there was bat first. The ball was doing everything right. It was coming back from outside off stump.
Well, I think what saved him must have been that his leg was a little further out. He must have stuck his leg out, but certainly it pitched on, and it did come back in. It seemed as if it was hitting. Yes, I think maybe he gave him the benefit because of the front foot, but
that's a good shot from Hansi Cronje. Very strong throw there from Shahid Afridi. Now that's absolutely smashed over cover by Hansi Cronje. trying to go on the attack, knowing that Waka was punished a bit earlier on, trying to keep the dominance going.
Watch this ball. Oh, he's gone for it. That's a big hit. It's in the stands. Oh, yes. So catch it. Oh, a big hit. Way into the stands.
There it is.
Last ball of Akram's over. Over the top again. That's four. That's very well played. Hansie Cronje is taking the pressure off the South Africans with some good lusty hitting. That's the end of the over. It's 84 for 2.
He's found the gap on that occasion and the boundary.
Not a good delivery from Shahid Afridi. Gave Cronje a lot of room outside off stump.
That's a big hit. He's got plenty of bat on that. That's sailed over the boundary line. And a very good way to bring up his half century. Second six for the South African captain. Good innings under pressure. And now the off spinner being introduced. Arshad Khan, he's been impressive in this tournament. Tall man. Does vary his flight nicely, varies his pace too. And you see there he's picked up wickets pretty frequently, and he's been economical as well. He goes for the big one, and that's a flat hit. One bounce over the rope. That's one of his favorite shots, Cronje.
Those up around the commentary box who know a bit about the game beginning to look a little bit more serious. Oh, that's smashed away and just short. Was it just short? Think it was just short. Boy, what a knock Hansie Cronje is playing. He's taken a few risks, but it's paid off. Partnership is 99. It's in the air. This is a high one. This will be a 6. Will it be a catch? It's a 6. It's a 6. That's the 100 partnership. Well, for a second it looked as if it was going to be one of those that was going to be caught just inside the fence. It kept going. What an innings Hansie Cronje is playing. That's the 100 partnership between these two. Oh, he's had another go. This could be out. This is going to be out. He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. What a breakthrough. Hansie Cronje, having done all the good work, has tried to do it once too often.
Well, Tony, I think your earlier assessment that he could be getting tired, I think that could have been a factor in that, because it was a shot of a guy who was exhausted, didn't want to run, and that could be a very crucial blow for South Africa.
Well, he's getting a standing ovation. He's played a very entertaining knock. This is the dismissal again. Goes for it, flat this time, and nicely caught down at square leg. Very important. 135 for 3.
The ball was getting really wet at the end, and it was a final also, and really wanted to win, because before that we had probably lost a couple of times, and that was a very good game. And what we were actually losing at one point, and then Hansie Cronje played a stupid shot, and from there we came back.
This is the dismissal again. Goes for it, flat this time, and nicely caught down at square leg. Very important. 135 for 3.
Actually, they're probably the best fielding side in the world, I would say. But their batting was also pretty good at that time. They had so many all-rounders in the middle, like Boucher, Pollard, Klusner. So they had a very balanced side. So it was hard for a bowler to get 1, 2, 3. I mean, so many wickets to bowl at. So that's why it was more satisfying that I took the middle order, which we at that time really needed.
Remember when Pakistan lost 3 quick wickets, how difficult it was for them to get out of that situation. Now South Africa face exactly that same situation. They've had a long partnership, and now a period of consolidation has to take place, but they still have to keep thinking about the scoring rate.
Big shout there from Afridi. Must have been very close.
I think just sliding down leg side, he just angled in. Afridi, that wasn't the one that spins, that's the one that's quicker, and it just goes on with the arm. Bear in mind the angle. Pitch is on, but it's going down. You can see the keeper just starting to move across. You see his left foot.
That's a good shot. A very smart shot using the bowler's pace. A handy boundary for South Africa. It's 157 for 4. Well, that's well played. Boucher gave himself a little bit of room. So a couple of boundaries there will just ease the situation a little for South Africa. Well, he's done well. He's got a boundary, which is perfect for South Africa. They move to 171 for 4. There's a long off, but it's hit too far for him.
Well, there's the slogger's bats come out, the heavy one. He got enough of a piece of it. I don't think it came cleanly out the middle for Mark Boucher, but he had momentum going forward into the shot, and he got enough bat on it to get it over long off.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right into the gap. Well, he's hit that pretty well, and he's found the gap, but didn't need to find the gap. He's just cleared the rope. Catch it, and he does exactly that. So Neil Mackenzie, after a long innings, has got the leading edge, and Pakistan have a much-needed wicket.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that because he's done the hard work, and this is where the slog time, and you need somebody who's got their eye in these last 10 overs, somebody with a score behind them and has been in for a while. Neil Mackenzie was that man, and now he's played a poor shot, just hitting the leading edge, trying to run it away on the onside. So Mohan Khan has gambled correctly. He kept Ashad Khan on leading edge. Nice simple catch. And Mackenzie departs.
Nicky Boyer has played the spinners quite well, both here and in India. Big shout there from Waqar Younis, and he's found the edge without even needing to slip. Big wicket for Pakistan.
Little bit of reverse swing, and Nicky Boyer, he got it perfectly in the right spot for somebody who's just come to the crease on a good length, inviting the drive. And Nicky Boyer has just arrived, hasn't had time to settle down. It's a good piece of bowling from Waqar Younis. Just a little bit of movement. You can just see a faint touch, not cleanly taken by Mohan. He almost dropped that. He was so busy throwing it up that he hadn't caught it yet, but in the end, it all worked out. 6 wickets down, 199 on the scoreboard.
Thanks, Ian. Well, this now is very interesting. 65 to win, 57 balls. Well, he's bowled in! He's bowled in! First ball, he's bowled in! He's bowled in! Pakistan are back in business. There's a celebration out there at the moment. An unparalleled celebration. Well, he's just shaking his head. He didn't see it. He's had a bad time with a bat. Klusener's gone from being unbelievably effective to going through a really bad patch. Have another look at this dismissal.
Well, Waqar coming round the wicket did not seem to get much swing, but it just went straight through bat and pad beating him just through the angle. And Klusner really can't believe it. Really didn't do much. Just, as I said, came in with the arm and just went through the bat and pad.
Pollock, the new batsman. Waqar Younis walks in. The ground's alive. Played away on the onside. He's got a good temperament too, Sean Pollock. Back for the second. But he's going to have to call on every bit of temperament he's got here, because this match now has swung dramatically back in Pakistan's favour. Thanks to the man in your picture now. That's his wife, and she's having a ball as well. Boy, the smiles on everyone's faces around here, just unbelievable. They went very quiet there for a while. But Waqar, 2 for 11. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's chanting. Waqar must feel $1 million. He's a born-again bowler. Away he goes now. Steered away into the gap, calmly. That's the end of the over. Good one too. 202 for 7. He's the danger man for Pakistan. Oh, look at that cover drive. It goes screaming through the offside field, and that'll go for 4 as well. That's a brilliant shot. Boucher is just continuing to play his shots, and they all hitting the middle of the bat.
In fact, Tony, I would have brought Wasim in the previous over, because if the equation is as simple as getting a wicket right now to stop the South African run flow, then it's got to be taken.
Oh, he's hit that well. That's 4. That'll relieve the pressure for South Africa. Both these guys play the short ball well. That's not a good delivery. Anything short to either Pollock or Boucher is likely to disappear, and that one did. On ball him! He's bowled him! Clean bowling! Waqar again! Waqar again! If you keep bowling dead straight, the batsman misses, you've got him. Well, it'll be interesting to see that replay. That could be the turning point in this match. Sean Pollock out bowled by Waqar Younis.
Excellent temperament by Waqar Younis. I thought that was a slow ball. Sean Pollock simply missed it. Again, the experience of Waqar Younis has made the big difference.
So 224 for 8. Oh, he smacked that one away on the onside. This one's going to get close to the boundary fence as all. It's picked up nicely. Boucher back for the second. That's well played again. Very strong off his legs. That's in the air. This is going to be caught. It's going to be caught. Oh, he's dropped him. He's dropped him. Well, well. He came running in there. He looked as if he had a roar in the stadium. After Razak, such a safe fielder too in normal circumstances. The pressure, the pressure.
Well, this is a game of pressure. And Razak ran in, got himself nicely underneath it. And just that pressure. He'll really curse himself if Pakistan lose this match.
Well, could that be the turning point now? 33 to win off 22. He's hit it for 6. He's hit it for 6. Into the crowd. Into the... What a player he is. This little bloke is dynamite. He's hit that right off the middle of the bat. The ball after being dropped for 6. Last ball of the over. Can he get a one away here? Oh, he's bowled him. That's it. He's bowled him. He's bowled him. Waqar's very last ball. He's bowled Boucher. Well, what a bowler he is. Never gives up. And what an innings by this young man. Mark Boucher has taken his team to the threshold tonight. However, He was just not able to get him there. This was the ball that did the damage.
Yes, a very fine Yorker. And you can see the joy, the venting of all the tension. And here's a wonderful knock by Boucher, a hero's innings. Number 10 and 11 trying to put up whatever fight they can.
Oh, he's got that one away off the middle of the bat too. Down the ground it goes. Elworthy coming back for the second. This is good running. That's good running. 2 more runs. That's the end of the over. 2:44 for 9. So 1 ball to go in this over, and then 1 from Wasim Akram. Bowling! That's the end of it. That's the end of it. Abdul Razak, a big sigh of relief having dropped that catch. He's knocked the stumps down, and I think you can see it written all over his face. Pakistan have taken away the Coca-Cola Cup 2000. This has been a wonderful game of cricket. Pakistan batted beautifully, made a big score, but a tremendous fight back by the South Africans.
A good batting effort by the South Africans. They were close, but not close enough. Mackenzie, Cronje and Boucher getting their 50s, and third wicket partnership of 105 between Mackenzie and Cronje did look like taking the game away from Pakistan, but it couldn't happen for South Africa. Pakistani bowlers were on target. Waqar Younis 4 for 62, importantly picking up wickets, and 3 for 51 for Ashraf Khan, the off-spinner, meant that Pakistan took the trophy by 16 runs. Man of the match was Waqar Younis, who took 4 for 62, and also the Man of the Series award went